G'day folks, we're back on the shop. So the other week we finished up getting the whole outside of the shop, everything all buttoned up, and this round, today my plan is to grab a bunch of stuff outside and start, get it from outside to inside, because we can do that. And I want to just start building what's going to be like a mezzanine or like a closed-in my sewing room slash whatever, just a hangout room, I guess. We're doing that with pallet racking, so I'm kind of going to start that whole process, figure out how I want to do that, and trying to get most of that set up because on Monday, the garage door folks are coming out and they're going to get the overhead doors installed. So, yeah, I'm just hoping that's the plan there. And then I believe Tuesday the electrician's coming out, so I'm trying to just start plotting things the way I want because, well, visually I just need to see by moving stuff where I'm going to be placing equipment so I can start figuring out where to put electrical and stuff like that. At least that's the way my brain works. I don't know where I want things, so I gotta work with the way my brain works. Anyways, I'm going to get started. I got the tractor warming up, and we're going to start grabbing stuff and just throwing it into the shop. folks, a lot has happened since I started working on that. That thing was a huge pain in the butt. We have most of it, well, it's pretty much up the, I'll call it a mezzanine, but eventually this is going to be a closed-in room. For now, it's a mezzanine, even though there's no floor in it. So we got that all set up. Seen me doing a bunch of that, and then I started moving some stuff around. Then our feller came to do our doors, so all of our doors are done and in, so we're all good to go there. I am super happy with that. I've never had overhead doors before, so that's a huge win. We're getting progress. So we got the lift here. We got the electricians are in, so we're kind of setting up a few plugs doing that. I unfortunately don't know really where everything is going, so we're going to just set up the basics for our shop. I do know in here we're going to have our boiler sitting in here. We'll have an air compressor. I'm thinking I'm going to put my plasma table over under this one, and then I'm not sure what's happening, whether I leave that for sheet metal fab or who knows what. I do know over here I'm going to have, I wouldn't say a paint room, I guess it'd be like a paint room. I want to close this room in. This will be where my spray gun is, the solvents, stuff like that I'll keep into a closed room. I'll be able to, like on the paint wash, the gun wash thing that I have here, I'll be able to like vent it outside, stuff like that. So that's kind of the thing going on there. So on that note, with our electrics happening, I don't know how long, hopefully hydro happens really quick. We have the folks from Demilare, I think that's what you call them, these lights. They sent us these Demilare, the high bay 150 watt lights. They sent us enough. They had a plan to do, I think 14 lights is what they recommended for this shop. So we're gonna have 2 rows all the way through. And I don't know, I'm pumped. These are awesome. So they're like a high bay floodlight. They're very low profile, which is actually super cool. So I think I have one here. When it's off, we opted to put some high lift doors in the shop because I wasn't sure at the time my lighting, but these folks reached out. I think when this thing's hooked in everything, it won't get interfered with the door. So I'm super pumped about that. So I think the plan is the electricians are going to run 2 runs, and then we're gonna hook them off, and I don't know. We'll definitely see how it works because we definitely need some light in here. When the doors are closed, it's dark. On the plus side, it's starting to warm up a little outside, which is nice. A lot of the snow is all gone, but yeah, I don't know, super pumped. Well, you can see we got at least a little bit of light. The doors, I'm happy with just these for the windows because I can easily, whatever you want to call it, I can easily cover them up if the light is a bother. But you can see we definitely need some lighting in here. So soon, hopefully, we'll let the electricians do their thing, and then we'll bring you guys back. spots marked out. This is where all the lights are going to go. We evenly spaced out. We had to come in a little bit over here due to where we can attach it into the roof. So that part is done. You can see we got a couple of the lights up already. I didn't do it, but there's a couple of lights up there. They're all going to go through. We're going to have a fan over there, a fan at the other side here, and then these two plugs are going to be for the hoists. So we'll figure a way to wire those up, or we're going to somehow schlink and have our wires dangling down for those. We did pick up the other day, we got our hoist here, so that one is good. This is our 2-post. So probably once he's done the electrical up into the roof, I'm going to start setting up this lift. And then I can't do too much. I do have it mapped out on the floor, but I'm a little questioning if I know exactly where it's got to go. So I'm probably going to wait till we get our boiler in, and then we can trace our lines to make sure that we're not drilling anywhere we're not supposed to. I did mark this out, so I'm pretty confident we are okay. I just originally wanted my hoist here, but after I had the truck in the shop, I realized I kind of want to come up a little bit more. It'll be good that way. Anyways, that's a little bit of an update. Anywho, in the middle of what's everything going on. Hopefully they're out today and finish up the lighting. And then maybe we can somehow temporarily dump some power in there for see how the lights look. Well, I've been spending a bunch of time moving things that I don't need in the other garage over. So one of the toolboxes is my little workbench. This is eventually going to be my one workbench I'll be running around with in the shop here. I did pick up a stomp shear the other day, and then my brother brought me another toolbox, so we're going to have lots of different workstations kind of thing.
I just snuck up on him.
And a lot of the other tools I don't really need right now in the shop, so we're slowly moving what I can. So like my chop saw and I don't know, whatever. Bam Bam. I don't foresee I'm going to be needing it anytime soon. We brought in the plywood, even though I have to still do some more bracing and stuff up here because we got we don't have enough of these beams, but I have tons of longer beams that I'm just going to cut and weld once I have power and I can get my welder in here to do stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, my gym is going right there. Pretty excited. Pretty excited.
Anyways, that's about all we can do. We're gonna wait for the electrician. Hopefully early next week. We got the propane. The guys are gonna move our boiler. And
Installation's going in the attic.
Oh yeah, Monday the installation's going in the attic.
Yeah.
For folks that wasn't asking, we're doing everything a surface mount with the electrical, just so I can, it's just easy to patch in and do whatever if I want to add or change or do something different.
Don't need to be cutting up the walls after.
Nope. Anyways, I think now I can actually go clean up my shop a little bit, and then I'm gonna go work on the GMC bit. Well, today we're getting our insulation blown in and more electrical is getting done, so don't know if there's too much. I don't know if there's too much I can actually film, but hey, we'll throw our camera in there for you folks. All right, guys, you ready? That's 1, 2. Man, that's bright. So this is super, super nice and bright. I do want to do a shout out to Demilare. Oh, I hope I got the name right. I'm gonna put a link here. This is the link. We have they reached out and they gave us these lights, and I want to give them a huge thank you. This is awesome. So they gave us the lights. They have a promo code, and we'll have all that stuff in the description and things for you folks. Yeah, these are 150 watt bay lights. So this is like super, plenty of light. Pretty happy about it. So we don't have hydro yet, and I don't really want to show how I have that hooked up, but we got 2 extension cords and they're running each bank, but that is a lot of light. Pretty happy with that. That's quite the setup. So, you seen the electrician running, doing a whole lot. He is just about done. I think tomorrow he's gonna just get everything buttoned up, and then we have the long wait for hydro. So we might temporarily have to run a couple extension cords to the shop so I can set some stuff up. A, so we can get our lights working, and then B, hopefully we get our boiler in to get some floor heat and get the heat going. Seeing how it's gas, it should be able to run on like just a 110, like an extension cord, pretty easy. So hopefully we can get the hop on hydro and get them going. In the meantime, I'm going to picked up a whole bunch of 3/4 inch pecs. So I have 2 hose reels, like water hose. So I'm thinking I'm gonna bring one over here. We ran the electrical like this here because I originally wanted to put a door in here, and I still do, so that's why this is open. But I think for now, I'm gonna run my one water hose reel just on this wall here somewhere. That way, well, whatever, I can hose stuff off if I need to. It's like, I don't know, I'll show you when I put it up. Anyways, I want one there, and then I want one way on the other side where I believe I'm gonna go put my plasma table. Because we're gonna have my air compressor stuff over here. That's the plan. Hopefully have that in an enclosed room. That's my kind of my goal. And then I'm thinking of just having my plasma table like under this lean to the front half or something like that. That's my plan. I still have to do work on the table. Because now I'm in this shop and it gets really smoky with that air cooled thing, I'm going to be adding a water table to it so we can get rid of all the smoke and stuff. Anyways, I'm going to get started and just start running some hose. We're going to get that going. All right. So this is sort of what I'm envisioning for that front wall. There'll be more pallet racking, and there's going to be some benches, probably like a lathe and a mill. I don't know if that'll be there or over there or over there. I don't know. Probably here will be probably my main workbench just because we got our 220 and a plug there. But yeah, kind of got that cleaned up. A little dusty in here, but we got that going. I've dragged over our 2 posts over here. It's our Thursday night, so we just have, we go out for supper and then all the guys come over and we do nothing and just have a few drinks. So I think I'm going to convince everybody to give me a hand. We're going to try to set this hoist up tonight. And I don't know if I'll anchor it yet. I really want to run the water first, make sure that my measurements are right. But yeah, I like it. They may not need that much. I probably can still cut them, but for now, I'm going to leave it as it is. Again, I'd like to put some pallet racking on this wall as well. So I don't know if I'll shuffle things around or what I'll do yet, but yeah, I don't know. Just kind of is what it is here. Anyways, guess I'm going to get ready to go for supper, and I guess we'll come back and start wrenching a little bit. Well, last night, some of the guys tried to put this hoist together. We were going, I just don't really like the hardware they have for holding the uprights, or like you can extend out the boom here, like this is the top of the hoist. I don't like the hardware. I'm gonna go pick up some grade 8 stuff just to hold it. Otherwise, I'd rather do it here, fully assemble it, run the forklift, and then be able to just stand them up. That's kind of my plan. We're gonna get that, and I'm gonna get some different anchors. It comes with some anchors, but I don't know that I dig that. And I don't think any of this, that's all the lock nut. I think these were the bolts they were giving, and I don't think they're that great. Man, look at that. Soon, hopefully soon. We're still struggling with hydro, so that'll be the one, and I'm still on the waiting for the folks for the boilers. So we still have a ways to go here, but we're on the home stretch. Be nice to get this thing up. So I'm basically gonna run to town. We'll kind of get the last bit of it together. We'll at least be able to stand this hoist up and get a feel for how everything's going. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that toolbox. I have some friends of mine, they basically got me this toolbox. They got these folks to, well, my buddy's wife designed, took my logo, and it's Nitro Graphics. I don't know if I have any contact info for these guys. Maybe they're on Instagram or something. Anyways, he supplied the material and actually wrapped this box. That's just crazy, eh? Golly. And the same folks there, they actually made me this sign here. Hold on. You need to see the full effect. There we go. All right, well, I'm gonna go to town, gonna get some bolts, and then maybe we got a bunch of stuff at auction again, so maybe later we'll get this all set up. we got the hoist together. I still got to like tidy up the lines. I'll have to, well, I don't know if this is where it's permanently going yet, so I'm not gonna do, not get too carried away. I just wanted it up. I can bump it around or move it if I have to. I know I marked the floor, you can see, but that's been like months now, and I don't trust. I kept respraying it as it got webbed off, so like I say, I'm gonna wait till we got our floor heat in, and then I can actually like, what do you call it? Take an infrared little camera, and I'll be able to see where my lines are. So, and then we'll make sure it's square this way and this way. But, anyways, there it is. You got us a new 10,000 pound hoist. It's supposed to be, anyways. All right. Well, I think that's about all we can do. Our boiler guy was supposed to come today, and that got pushed off. We still don't have real power in here. I'm running the lights off some extension cords and things like that right now. I mean, the electrical is all done, but I'm just temporarily, just so I can just do some stuff in the shop and get it set up. But we're close. Hydro, I don't know. We might be like, the shop might be done, and we might be waiting a month or two before Hydro can come out and do their thing. But hopefully that's not the case. Anyways, yeah. Hey, we're getting there. I'm pretty happy. We got one hoist here. We just picked up the other day, Wildfire reached out to us way in the beginning when our shop went down. And they offered us a lift. So we got a 4-post lift coming. Well, actually, I just got it. So next round, we're gonna be setting it up. I'm really hoping for the next video is gonna be our move-in video where we kind of finish everything. As far as the shop goes, I want it to be basically, hopefully, the last video I'm kind of in and I'm starting to work, or I will be working. That's my thought. Hey, pup. You can't wait, eh? You just want to go in the house. That's what you want to do. Buddy's relaxing over there, though. He's pretty chill. I think that's where we're going to leave this one. As always, folks, I want to thank you all for watching, and we will catch you on the next one. Later.